Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today I am going to go through all these, which are all my completed pictures have done since the beginning of last year. In no particular order. I'm gonna go through them and show you my completed pictures. So we'll start with this one. No particular order, as I say, and I've noticed a lot of people are liking seeing completed pictures, so I thought I'd give it a go, see how well it does. So let's get started. With this one, obviously it's part of Colouring Heaven issue 37 collection. I'm not a big mandala person, so doing one of these was a very big achievement for me. Like I say, it's not my best sort of colouring picture, but I thought I'd give it a go. Someone challenged me to at least colour one image from a mandala like as 2022, so challenge done. That's one tick done. So yeah, that's that one. It were a bit fun, but they seem to really agitate me more than anything, so I'm not enjoying it as much as what I should do. So that's the main reason why I don't like mandalas. It's like, I don't know, it's like reading. I can't read, it gives me an headache, so it's a bit like that in a sense. I know it sounds daft, but people that don't really, you know, well, people that are like me that have specifics will probably understand a bit more. So but that's that one. Then I did this one from the Halloween special. I really thoroughly enjoyed this one. I got really into it. I'm hoping you can see it. Which is by Richter. I have got a proper book, which I'll be showing you next. I really wanted to captivate the actual image of Sarah's, so that's the reason why I went with the colour of hers, really. It were a bit of a struggle because this neck piece were a bit difficult to do. The backdrop were a bit easy. All pencil, no chalk or anything, it was just all pencil. And only pencils I really use a lot of is my Prismacolor and my Faber-Castell Polychromos, and then my white gel pen for highlights. So yeah, that's that one. This is Sarah Richter's proper book, ring bound. I have only coloured 2 things in this book, so quite easy to see. I did the main title page. I wanted to get that proper stone effect, and I wanted these to look proper ivory leaves. I wanted these to be see-through, and then this to be stone. I hope I captivated it as well as I wanted it to. I'm not really happy about it, but we're as worst critics, aren't we? And then I did this one. On this one I used my Prismacolors and my Faber-Castell Polychromos. And then on this is a red Posca pen. Show you. This one. It's the PC3M bullet shaped. I like to use this one for the blood droplets. It's really good. It does sometimes like show through onto other line work. And then I use my white gel pen for highlights, lips and eyes, and webbing. Alright, really enjoyed that one. That image is called Namana, I think. I'm not very good with pronunciations, as you know. So that's that one. Then I did the Circle of Life book. Sorry, I'm uncomfortable on my chair, even though it's a proper office chair. I did title page on this one. I wanted them to look like those Japanese fighting fish, but goldfish. And that's where I got colour from, like koi carp. I tried to make it, you know, white dots to follow pattern at fish. Thoroughly enjoyed it. I did a title page as well. And then I haven't put tags in this one, so I'm just finding them out. As I say, it's just Faber-Castell polychromos and my Prismacolors more than anything that I use to colour with. The backdrops on these are my pastels, which are the Mungyo soft pastels. I know they've been marked as inscribed in UK, but I think I got them off Amazon. Really good to use. This one as well. Like again, white gel pen for highlights. Black Posca pen. Absolute fabulous pen. This one's my favourite out of all of them. I've done that because it's pastel, so I don't want it going on to the next page, so that's why I put that on. This one is my absolute favourite. At first, because I'm a fan of the Dark Den on YouTube, which is, he does tarantulas and a few other exotics. He also has a chameleon, and I tried to copy his chameleon, but it just didn't go how I planned it, so I just went with flow. I actually drew the butterfly on there myself. I used Black Posca pen, obviously pencil first, then Black Posca pen, coloured it, then Black Posca, then the white highlights, and then white dots around the leaves. Another one I've thoroughly enjoyed, if you can't tell. Put that back on now. It's just to protect next page, that's all. I don't think I've done any more in this book. I've just got the new nature mandala one. It's funny because I don't like the other mandalas, but I'll colour these. This one, I did these because on Just Colouring, Just UK Adult Colouring, I think it is, run by the lovely Diane. She's doing some, like a competition for Ukraine. Colour a picture in only blues and yellows, 5 of each colour shaded, and then put it into album and somebody can win a colouring book. So these are my entries, which is this one, and with this I used my, I think I used just my Faber-Castell polychromos on this, along with, yeah, it was just that actually. I just lightly shaded with pencil on back. Yeah, and then this one, also all of Faber-Castell polychromos, like with Prismacolors. It was one or other anyway. I know that pictures are on group, so I know I ain't coloured any more out of this one. So that's that one. Along with that, 2 seconds. I also coloured these for the competition as well. which is that one. I got a lot of good reviews for that one on groups. And then this one. I don't think I did any other ones. Oh, I did that one as well. So I had some good reviews for that one. So those were for, that's the reason why I coloured those. I've literally just coloured this the other day. It's not brilliant, it's not my best. These were coloured with these aqua markers, water-based ones, you can get them, it's by Decor Time. You get them from B&M. And I've seen them sat there on my desk just getting neglected, so I thought, bugger it, I'll give it a shot. Another one. I liked the girl, but I just couldn't get the right tone for alien and background. I did use white gel pen on this, but because it's water based, it's turned it blue. So that's the reason why that's turned out like that one. Not my best, unfortunately. I know I should have just gone. That's for me group as well. This one is by didnt. I colour these because I've got, like I've said, I run a horror colouring book group on Facebook. I will pop it in links so you can find it easily enough if you're on Facebook and you have horror themed or gory or gothic or anything that's out of the ordinary colouring books. You can pop on over there and share your work with us. So this is one of them, and I coloured this one. All the problem with this book, I found that I tried to use my black Posca pen on background and it didn't go down well. I kept shaking it and shaking it and shaking it, and then I tried to do it and then it wouldn't work, so I shook it again, and then all of a sudden it splattered on book and there's black droplets. I did explain it when I've uploaded it, but people have just said, oh, it like goes with picture anyway. So I was a bit annoyed at myself for making a mess, but it just doesn't lay down on this particular black backdrop for some reason, and that's why I didn't bother going all the way up into gown bit itself. And then I've just done this one about 5 days ago. We're currently on April's buddy colour along, and it's his first full group colour along, so we're all colouring this page, and it's the entire group joining in. We've already had some entries which are absolutely fantastic. This is my entry. Again, I used the I used the Ohuhu, I don't know if I'm pronouncing it right, but Ohuhu fine liners. They come in a big carry case. I used those on this one because, again, those are also getting neglected. So that's that one. Then I've got this one. I've been having a really rough time this past 8 months, maybe a bit longer. I've had a lot of family issues and problems, and it's really put me in a downer, and I just felt really low. So about a month ago, I brought this book out, or a colouring book. I can't remember who it's by, and I decided to colour this one. What fitting way can you know, colour a picture when you're feeling down? It's got to be Satan or worshipping. But I really enjoyed it, and I tried to grasp it as though it's looking as though it's on fire, and the highlights of the candles and fire up onto trees to make it look dark. With this, for some reason it wouldn't take at this side. But I used my black Posca pen for the backdrop to make it dark. I used my Prismacolors on picture itself, and then to get this effect with light, pardon me, all I did was colour it grey, and then I just got a lighter, like a yellow orangey colour, and I just lightly went over certain areas where the light would reflect if you saw it in person. So like up onto branches where the light a bit emanating from where the fire is. I hope I did grasp it as it's supposed to have. You know, I've had a good few comments about it. Another one I fantastically enjoy colouring, and I do want to colour some more because there's some really brilliant pictures in this book. So yeah, so that's another one. This one is the dragon picture I coloured for our, I think it was March theme. We had dragons, I think it was March. Yeah, it'd been March, last month's theme challenge, which were dragons. A couple of joined in on that one as well, and there were some absolutely fantastic images on that. I didn't want to, I've got loads of different ones, obviously, because it's a dragon book, but this one captivated me most. I really want to colour this one. Again, I've used my Faber-Castell Polychromos, I used my black Posca pen for background, white gel pen for highlights. I do apologise for banging on that, it's, my kids are upstairs, it's school holidays. So yeah, another one that I really enjoy colouring, and I'd like to colour some more from this book as well. This one I did a buddy colour along with the lovely Charlotte on my horror group. She did message me showing me a book that she'd ordered, and I'd already ordered it, and she ended up getting it before me, and she asked if I'd do a buddy colour along with her if I didn't mind. So I said yeah, not a problem, and we decided upon this image. So a bit gruesome for some people, not what everybody likes to colour, but another one I really enjoy colouring. This is me Faber-Castell Polychromos and my Prismacolor Premiers. In fact, I think I did use some of my Black Widows on here as well. So yeah, and there's some really good images in this one as well. I'm leaving that one till last because it's a full book. This one, I did finish these a while ago. I haven't finished book yet, but I should get round to doing that at some point. I started it, but I haven't finished it yet. So we've got Annabelle, and I've used my Faber-Castell Polychromos, black Posca pen and white gel pen, just for highlights. And then we've got Ghostface. Really fun to colour. Doesn't take too much time. So definitely one to add to your collection if you like this kind of stuff. And you can put this on me or a group as well. Good guys. Chucky. The Sheba, or also known as the Nun. Or the other one. And then we've got Jason, and then there's a few others. I haven't coloured these ones yet, but I love the little book. I must get round to finishing that book as well. So that's that one. And then we've got Day of the Dead. This one was for our February theme challenge, which was picked by the lovely Tiana, who's also admin on there. Her group, YouTube's Tiana's Colouring Creations, I believe it is. Tiana picked Dead Romantic, so this is the reason for this being coloured. I really got into it more than what I should have, to be honest. But I really enjoyed colouring skeletons. I weren't bothered about anything else, it was just skeletons. With this, all I used were my Faber-Castell polychromos, and then with background I used this stencil, which is a cloud stencil. I don't know if you can see it properly. It's a cloud stencil. It comes in handy, you can flip it, turn it. It comes in handy for all sorts. And then I've used my pastels to duck clouds. Another fun one to do, and I'm sure I did another one. Maybe not in this book, but I'm sure I did another one. So that's that one. Yeah, I did this one for Dead Romantic as well, which is this one. It's a bit like that one on film, but I didn't like the brown and I didn't like her dress, so I did it my own way. And it's just Faber-Castell polychromos and Prismacolor Premiers, and then obviously white pencil just to give that bit of a lighter effect. Yeah, so much fun to do. White gel pen for highlights as well. So that were another one for Dead Romantic, and this is some really cool horror books to colour. This one also, I got too much into Dead Romantic colouring theme. I got carried away, and then I coloured this one, Made for Each Other. And this one's by the lovely Matthew Davidson. I was debating on whether to colour this black, like entire black. But then my partner said that it wouldn't go and it'd ruin page. And then I thought, well, shall I do it bricked? But then I've just left it because I didn't want to ruin what I'd done already. I really enjoyed doing the lightning bolts. I've never done it before, and it's not on the picture either, so I've included that, I believe. I think I'm positively sure I've added that and it weren't already in there. I think so. So yeah, but yeah, I really enjoyed doing that one. There's some really cool images in that one that I must get round to colouring. And last but not least, this one might take a bit longer, because this is a full book that I've completed, and I've already done a video separate for this one, but when I've done the it's like a video converter to convert it so that it makes it, you know, I don't know, but something went wrong and it's only gone to a certain point, so this is your time to see me see this one. So let's get started. I didn't do the main title page, and I didn't do this either, or this. I just went straight to colouring pictures. So this is my first one. I just got when I first, because this was like basically when I first started colouring. Well, not first started colouring, but I started this in, I'm trying to think now, 2020 I think. Is that when it come out? I know I started it, and it's took me a full year to colour this book, because at first I started to colour page after page after page after page, and I've always been one for colouring one page and onto the next page, I can't skip in between. But then I started to colour some books separate from this one, so I got sidetracked from time to time, and that's why it's took me like a year to complete the entire book. So I hope you enjoy watching the flip of this. as much as I enjoyed colouring it. So the black backdrop, well, the black Posca pens, white gel pen as well. Backdrops for this were pastels. I saw someone do a map, so I didn't copy as such, as were different to mine, but I tried to make it different. But obviously her idea of doing a map were really cool, so I just wanted to do a map, and I slightly changed it a bit. I've seen a lot of others that say also took that idea but changed it up a little. So it's good to have pictures on groups and seeing other people's ways of colouring them and getting ideas for yourself. It does help, because sometimes even I get like a brain fog where I don't know what to colour it. So yeah, this one took forever, like literally forever. And then when I coloured it, because I'm an heavy-handed colourer, when I turned over to do next pages, all the way through the book, the pressure of me colouring was printing this side of the white gel pen onto this side, so I had to keep going over the black and then re-going over the white as well, which got so frustrating in the end. I ended up getting some paper and having to put plain paper in between each, and by the time I'd done it like this thick, like this, and I was so glad to get finished. I really wanted to finish it. So that's that page. This one was by far my favourite to colour. I really enjoyed this one. I really wanted to do a really good, cool sunset setting. I got the orange, the red, orange and yellow on point, but then when I tried to do the purple with blue, I seemed to like mess it up a little. So I'm a bit annoyed at myself for that. But other than that, I really enjoyed colouring this one. I didn't even think I could have done the white gel pens for C. For some reason I never did it, but I really enjoyed it. Really cool. Another one I enjoyed doing. I saw a lot of different variations of this one, and I didn't want to copy it as such. I looked on Google for different, because it's like a Japanese error into a lot of people were using orange and stuff, so I wanted to be different and had a look and noticed that you could get some with a black chest and black wings at front with black head, so I thought I'd do it different so I weren't copying everybody else. And then I noticed a lot of others had also started doing that colour as well. Pastels I used on background. I think it was just my usual Faber-Castells for colouring it itself. This one was also my Faber-Castell polychromos, and then I noticed a lot of people, instead of colouring the actual building site inside, well, temples and stuff, they were doing it as like, well, just the shadow figure of from inside the eyeball itself. So I ended up looking on Google for different shaped dragon eyes, and I come across this one, and I'd not seen nobody else done that shape before, so that's the reason for that. I did it different, and I've seen a few others doing that shape as well, and then my gel pen, white Signo gel pen, to like highlight it. That colour pencil, I ended up using the entire pencil, and that was my Faber-Castell polychromo. But yeah, thoroughly enjoyed that one. This one, I got the idea from a lovely woman, Ali Wicks. She did black Posca pen background, and I noticed it and I thought, but I didn't know it was Posca pen at the time. It was just a black background, and I did inquire with her, asking her what it were, and she informed me, and then I bought that black Posca pen, obviously to do the this one, and this. I've seen a lot of putting like eyes and stuff here in between books, which looks cool. But she'd done this, but like the opposite way around. So your purples at this side and your red at this side were slightly different to mine, but I really enjoyed colouring it rainbow effect. I think it really went with it, and her book's different to mine. I think hers is red. This one like took forever and ever. It didn't seem to end, and I was getting so fed up with colouring all these little pieces because I didn't want it all to be the same. And then I used my black Posca pen for background, darker blue for, you know, shaded areas, and then obviously I went lighter and lighter as it went on. At first I didn't know I thought this was like underwater Atlantis or something, and then I saw somebody do it sky, so it was like underneath water, and that's the reason why I did it that as well. But as always, I still enjoy colouring it. This one, pastel for background, Faber-Castells and made Prismas. Like I say, I use the same pencils near enough all the time. On occasion I'll use my Black Widows. I've got majority set. I think I've got them all now. I've just bought the Castle Art Golds. I use them from time to time. This one, my black Posca pen and white Signor gel pen for highlights. I didn't do a background because I didn't know what to do with it, so I just left it. This one I absolutely adore colouring. It was just so much fun. I used my pastels for the water, my Faber-Castell Polychromos for the octopus, and then I used a black, this one, hold on a sec, can't get it out. I used one of these black Signor Uniball pens for the eye and the little huts, and the white gel pen for the bubbles. And they're coming in quite handy, these Signor gel pens, and I really enjoy colouring it. Amazing how much you miss seeing them. And then I did these, the compass. I really wanted to do it all gold, but I wanted to make sure that all the creatures were different colours and the planets didn't clash with the creatures as well. Another one I really enjoyed colouring. Black Posca pen for background to make the clock or the compass pop. With this one I saw a lot of people colouring it all same colour, like just all red or all blue or whatever. So I decided to go rainbow colour. I think I saw one person do rainbow colour, and then I thought I'll do it, but they did it a different way around. It was like different, like I don't know, green, red, blue, but I did it proper. I think proper way colours, and just continued to do it all the way across, and then all the way through book. And then I used my white Signor gel pen for the splashy marks to water it in, water at bottom. Yeah, another one I liked. This one I enjoyed doing as well. I tried to get the different two-tone effect for sea. This I want to get the proper lava effect coming down. Because I know you don't really see much of this, so you had to like guess where lava will go in. And then I thought, well, with a volcano eruption you usually get your clouds of smoke with ash falling, lightning bolts, etc, etc. So I added the dark clouds and then lightning bolts. Really fun to do. and different because nobody else had done it, I don't think, but I've seen a few others do a few lightning bolts as well, so they've seen my idea. So yeah, I enjoyed that one. This one I got stuck on. I really struggled with this one, and no matter how many times I looked at other people's work, I just still struggled to decide on how to colour it. I just went with purple with that, dark to light. This one, obviously, because it's got wild stuff in it and forest and everything, you can just colour it how you want. Background, I just chucked it together. I didn't even think, I just chucked it together. I just wanted done with it. I think you favour some pictures of others, don't you? And these were one of the pictures that I really didn't favour, but I just wanted to colour it just to get it out of the way. This one took ages. All the different shades of blues. Oh, I was fed up of seeing blooming blue. I was glad when I'd finished. This took me a bit to do as well with bridge and leaves and everything. Yeah, I did enjoy doing it. It was different. White gel pen for highlights as well. Mungio soft pastels for background. I tried to make it look like the sun effect in water, and white gel pen for the stars. This one, I really put me all into this, but I think I messed up. I didn't like the bubbles much. I enjoyed colouring each bubble as it stood, but the actual bubbles themselves, I really wanted to make them look like proper bubbles, but it was the first time I coloured bubbles, so I just went with flow. And obviously because it's white gel pen, it took colour at pencils as well, and then black Posca pen for background. I still need to go over those. In fact, while I'm here, I know you probably get bored of it, like, but it's doing me head in. I need to buy some more of these. We don't have purple stars, do we? It'll only probably rub off onto the next page and all. Only problem with these gel pens, I think, it takes colour up. That'll do. I'm doing my head in. So that was that one. And then these I really love doing. I wanted to be different. I saw other people's pictures of this one. I saw a woman's looked similar to this one, but different colour eyes, different backdrop. But I really enjoyed doing this one. Only problem is, I've noticed that the black there seeped through onto this bit here, so I'm gutted, but never mind, things happen. But yeah, I really enjoyed doing this one, and it just my usual same type of pencils, white gel pen for clouds and stars. And then this one, I didn't like this one much. I tried to make them look like apples, but they ended up looking like, all I can think of is them punch balls with, is it rice inside? It's the only thing I can think of. I would chuffed a bit of my leaves. I really captured the leaves as though they were real life, but the apples I just didn't grasp them properly. But it was just one of those pictures I just couldn't get to grips with. I did enjoy doing this one. With this, it was just dark toned pencil, just flicked so that it gave that white tone, so it didn't go dark. Pastels for backdrop, and that was it. Black pen for eyes, nose, and that was it. This one, another one I enjoyed doing. See what I mean by white gel pen that say it goes on to black. And I had to look into this because I didn't know what colours they're supposed to have been. Obviously one's king, one's queen, I believe, and one's supposed to be one colour, one's supposed to be other. So I did that one gold, that one silver, and then I did these colours for gems because that's colours it's meant to be. But I didn't know what to colour these gems. Obviously I didn't want it to be the same. And then my white gel pen for sea waves. I enjoyed doing that one too. This one was absolutely fantastic to colour. I noticed a lot of people doing it like water or just blues, I think, and I didn't see anybody do it red and yellow, so I wanted to do it, obviously because it looks like flames, I did it like fire. So I did it red and yellow and orange. I did dragon first, and then I added flames, and once I'd added flames I was like debating what to do background to make it pop. So I coloured these extra flames along here and here, and then I started colouring black here on this page, and once I saw it I'm like, yeah, when you see white and then black you can really tell the difference. So I was really glad that I picked black for background on that one. This, I saw someone already colour these but the opposite way around, and I think it were less blue, less red, whereas I've done it right up, so that it's just a bit of yellow mixed and everything. I really like the colour of it, so I alternated it all the way around, and then I think their buildings were different to my buildings, and I really wanted to incorporate the same colours into buildings so they all looked the same. So that's why it's all one colour of each with just different shades. Really enjoyed it. And then backgrounds, just the pastels, and then white gel pen. Really cool. This one I didn't like. I just couldn't get into it, and it was just a rush job. I think I enjoyed doing the toadstool, but the building itself I just didn't like it at all. And by then I'd not got this stencil for background, so that's why it looks so big. I tried to make it look like obviously a toadstool on the floor and then the background of clouds. I tried to make the clouds look bigger than the toadstool to make it look like it were on the floor. It didn't go that way, but we live and learn. This one, I wanted to make it a dark witchy style, but it just didn't work out that way, and I ended up just going along with flow. I did debate whether to do the leave this white or do it black. I did ask my partner and he said just leave it white as it is. It looks better that way. So I didn't do it black. Maybe I should have. This one, I did enjoy it in a sense. I really enjoyed doing the scenes. Not so much these geraniums, terrariums, whatever you want to call them. I did the backdrop. I tried to make it look like a sunrise, and then I thought if I'm making that a sunrise I need to incorporate it into the glasses. But obviously when you look through a glass, in some instances, even though you've got your line for your sun, sometimes it's not always straight and it can be further up. So I tried to make it, you know, look realistic. I don't think I did that very well, but I still enjoy colouring it. So yeah, this one were a real pain in my backside. I got so fed up, and I was glad when it finished. I think it's just so much, you know, it's different rooms. I know obviously you've got to do it different, and then you've got these that's different, and it just was a bit time consuming, making sure that it looked okay, and not doing it all same colour, etc. So I did it in end, and it was like, whew, thank God it's done. I hope you enjoyed it, looking at it anyway. This one was also a pain. I enjoyed doing the bees itself. I tried to make them look as realistic as possible. I even got a picture from Google to like familiarise myself with the colours of them. And then obviously this page is blank. And I didn't want it to be blank. I wanted it to be, you know, a reason for bees. So that's why I ended up getting a piece of cardboard and I undrew honeycomb, cut it out, and then I started from the top joining it all up, and then I got to like, I think this area here, and it just started going funny. It weren't going into shape properly, so I had to like sort it out myself and make sure that it looked okay. So you'll see like some pencil markings here and there, trying to make it look like, you know, best I could. I got some good reviews of it, but not my best. But we live and learn, and we try as best, don't we? So, and then this one, I didn't like this one much. I saw some people's lovely pictures of it, and I had so many ideas for it, and then when it come to it, it was like, nope. But never mind. This one, I did get into it a bit. It was just the background that disappointed me. I could have kept myself in, but yeah, it was just, I didn't do it. I tried to make it like a sunrise. Obviously, ants are taking supposedly food, but it's houses. But other than background, I really enjoyed colouring it. This one is my ultimate favourite. I try, obviously they like Japanese fighting fish, so I went directly straight to Google for Japanese fighting fish colours, and that's where I got the colour scheme from. I couldn't have picked better colours for this page, and I got straight into it, and I delved straight into it. I did this one first, and then did this one last. I just used my Faber-Castell polychromos on this. I didn't use anything else. And then I used my white gel pen and black Posca pen for highlights. Yeah, I really enjoyed it. It's just a shame that obviously to frame it, you'd be destroying the entire book, and then you've got two pictures from either side that you know it's going to go to waste in a sense. So it just stays in the book. I did this one, another one I like doing, and a little sloth. I didn't think I'd like it as much as I did, but I really put my heart into it. So another great one. I saw someone else's sloth picture background like this. It looks a bit off when I look at it now, but never mind, I'll give it a go. I'm happy with the sloth itself, the tree and leaves, and houses. Like again, it's background that failed me. This one I did the background myself. I saw someone else's picture like this, but she'd got stones and stuff on the beach, so I didn't include them at all. I just used pencils for background, and then I used my white Posca pen for splashing at water coming into land. I really enjoyed doing that one too. I actually went looking for a hermit crab picture, and there is some that look similar to that. This one's another one of my favourites, which is the whales and lily pads. So I feel people colour this one. I thought it weren't brilliant, but we're as worst critics, aren't we? I'm just glad I did black backdrop for that. I hope I did it well. This one took me, I think, about 2 weeks. As you know, mandala aren't my best things. I saw someone, I think it was Ali Wicks's piece, but she did it blue indoors, and I really liked it. It were different, so I thought, I'll do it red. And then I looked on Google for the Pharaoh, got colours from that, and then I just incorporated all different colours that they used to use in Egyptian times, and just at first it was just hit and miss, one colour, then I did 2 different colours, and I was just doing that all the way without it clashing, and it would seem to take forever and ever and ever, and there was just no end to it. And then when I finally did it, I'm like, yes, I'm done. But once it were done, that's it, you know. Yeah, done. And then I did, with this one, I did use the stencil for the background with pastels. For Cobra, I did go on to Google and look for a picture of the Cobra because I wanted to make it look realistic. I'm always looking for realisticism. So I went on there anyway and had a look, and that's where I got pattern of the Cobra from, and then I just incorporated the colours into carriages itself, and then just coloured rest as what it were. This one, I saw a lot of people colouring it different. I really want to get a galaxy effect, you know, with different colours, but I've got to learn how to do it first before I can make a start on it. We're going to use pastels to make galaxies, you know, different purples, blues, greens and stuff like that. But I need to practice a bit more on those to be able to do it. So I just ended up wearing black Posca pen in background and just added me white gel pen here and there with odd different coloured balls for different planets. This one is another of my favourites. I saw someone else colour it similar to this, and I really like the colours. I think they coloured the castles different, or the deers different, stags. I think their stags is like a white colour, whereas I did it a brownie colour. One of my favourites that I have had on my Facebook cover photo. I did use my cloud stencil for backgrounds, and I think I used my Faber-Castell polychromos and my Prismacolors for this one. Really enjoyed doing it, and I just love the colour. This one, pretty easy to colour really. I saw a lot of people colouring this one different ways. With this I decided to just go black backdrop with night time, obviously with candles lit. A lot of people have done it just daylight ones, so just got cracking with that one. This one, I really wanted to make it look like a misty ball with all stuff inside, so I coloured with dark pencil in the ball itself, and then I slowly slightly come away from it, and then I added the purple pastel all the way around to make it look like it were coming out of the box, all the way around, and then a lighter purple to make it look all misty. Really cool. Obviously mechanical, so I did those silver. I did this gold. I did see others works on this, so I did get a bit of velvet ideas. So thank you to all those that did this type of idea. I saw someone do the background for this similar, so I think not copied but got ideas and did my own version. Same with this and this. I changed dragon, and I did different planets, but another one I really enjoyed colouring. You'll be able to tell the difference between ones that I've enjoyed and ones that I haven't. This one, I really like this one. I love the colours, the brown and the greens. It really made it stand out. And then I did the sunrise theme for background to make it stand out. And I think I chose brilliantly because it really makes it like poof stand out. I really enjoy looking at it. This one, I wanted to make it look like a proper lion. A lot of people have done it brown, like proper trees, brown and green. But obviously because it's a lion, I didn't want to ruin it, and I wanted to make it look like a proper lion. Obviously I coloured all animals the colours that they're meant to be, but I think colouring it all orange really made it look like a proper lion, even though it's got woodlands and stuff. Black Posca pen for background on that, and made pastels for this one. White gel pen for highlights, and black pen for darker areas. This one, I picked these colours because a lot of people were using greens, and I didn't want to use greens. I wanted something different, because I know some like iguanas and like bearded dragons and stuff, they can be different colour, oranges and stuff. And I had a look on Google at different types of iguanas, you know, colours of them, and I saw the orange ones, so I thought I'll give it a go and colour them orange instead of green and make it different. Coloured them orange, coloured stones grey, and then with my pastels I tried to make it look like deep sea, going into the, you know, into the warmer climate of the water, and then white bubbles with my white Signo gel pen. And I don't think it turned out too bad. This one, I saw a lot of people colouring it all different colours, so I decided to just do them all the same colour but different. If you can tell anyway, they're all same colours because it's different pattern. It were different areas, the different colours. You'll get what I mean anyway. On the original there's bits here like feet, but I ended up just using my black Posca pen and just colouring over them. I didn't like them very much. So I used my black Posca pen for background and all these black bits on the dolls themselves. White gel pen for highlights. I used my Faber-Castell Polychromos on these ones. Another one I enjoyed colouring, something different. This one, I saw a lot of people colouring it in different colours. I want to make this one look like a ball, I don't know, like a, how can I put it, like a water ball or something, you know, a proper ball. I'm trying to explain best I can, but then I want to make it desert looking, and with mountains I wanted to make them snowy mountains, because obviously eagles live in that kind of climate. Well, I'm assuming they do anyway. And then I used my stencils for clouds and pastels for that as well. white gel pen for that, and black pen for black highlights as well. Another one I enjoyed doing. This one, I saw a lot of people doing normal moon, some really, really gorgeous ones. With this one, I wanted to be different, so I ended up faintly drawing a love art. And then I got my white pastels and went over it. And then I needed to make it obviously lighter blue, then medium blue, and then into night sky blue. And then like moon effect onto water. Loving flamingos. Really romantic. This one took me some time as well. I used my cloud stencil and my pastels to do background. Black Posca pen for this space, white gel pen for stars. This one, I drew the background for that. I saw some others that had done different designs, so I went with the tree line. Black Posca pen for the people. The leopard cheetahs spots. White gel pen for stars and highlights. And another one I really enjoyed colouring. This one took a bit longer than what I anticipated, but it got done in end. I used my stencil for background with pastels, white gel pen for glittery effect. I could have done better, but like I've said before, we're as worst critics, aren't we? This one, I got idea from Ali Wicks. She's done some absolutely fantastic pictures. You'll not know her unless you're on Facebook, on Summit groups she's in that I'm in. I saw this one because she was way in front of me on this. I saw her picture and I thought, yeah, I like it. I think she's done her rams like a dark brown. So I wanted to be different. I did them like a grey or white. Mountain tops with snowy mountain tops. This looking like a avalanche. Only thing that I ruined, or I think I ruined, what background. I did mention it when I uploaded it to Facebook, and I think it was Ali that said, don't let it get you down, just keep at it, you know, keep blending and blending and blending and blending. But I'd just had enough and I didn't want to ruin it anymore. I just left it as it were. It's literally just this bit here that really puts me off. But we live and we learn. But I enjoyed doing it. This one, I really enjoyed doing it. I come to this, I think it was this. Yeah, I come to this and I thought, oh my god, I'm on my last page. I really put me all into my last page. I used my stencils for background. I used my Prismas for this, as well as a few polies. White gel pen for highlights. And when I'd done, I thought, oh, I've absolutely done. And I put it on Facebook that I'd done. I'd absolutely completed the book. And then I went looking, didn't I? And then I noticed I got one left. And that's the last page I coloured. And I really enjoyed doing this one as well. Loved my dragon. I just love everything about this one as well. I love goldness in unicorn's armour. With this, I wanted to do the I think it's the Eye of Ra, and I'm sure it said on Google that it was Eye of Ra's, is it the god of all things or something like that in Egyptian terms. And I thought it would be really fitting with all this incorporated. And then when I've put it on Facebook, people were saying that it's not to do with that, and that I'd done it wrong and whatnot. But hey-oh, I did it. It's done. I enjoyed doing it. I really did enjoy doing it. Black Posca pen, white pen, gel pen for highlights as well. And I was absolutely chuffed a bit, so I'd actually completed my first, big book. I didn't do that page either. And then obviously you've got your answers to your secret keys. And then that's that book flipped again. So yeah, thank you for watching. I hope it's not too long. 1 hour and 5 minutes. I do apologise if you've not enjoyed it. I just thought it'd be a change, do it and show you my pictures that I've coloured for last. I'd say these are from, like, I have done some Christine Karen ones, but they're in my folder. I don't know if, hold on a second. I've got them in, like, I've got them in big folders. I don't know if I've got the right one. Yeah, I have. I'll give a quick look at ones that I've already coloured up to now. I've only done so just put that there. This is from Fairy's book. So this is the first one I coloured. I'm hoping you can hold on. I'll have to take it out of paper. So I coloured the Dragonfly Fairy. I tried to make it look as realistic as possible, just like Christine's. I don't know if you can see it. I'm hoping you can. There's a light ricocheting off it as well. So I've got that one. Put that one back. Then I did this one, the Pine Tree Fairy. I coloured that one. And then the Calla Lily Fairy. That's those two. And I coloured this one, Rowan Tree Fairy. Sorry, I'm trying to get comfy. I've noticed I didn't put highlights on that one as well for her eyes. Silly me. Oh, man. Oh. There we go. Oh well, that one, and then I did this one, which is the Water Lily Fairy. Another one I thoroughly enjoyed doing. And then, yeah, hold on. Sure I put them the right way. No. Oh, what's happening to me? This one. Did the Forget-Me-Not Fairy. I really like this one as well. And then I did the River Fairy. Tried to make it, I always try and make them look like Christine's, because theirs looks better than mine, obviously. And then last but not least, just the Blueberry Fairy was the last one that I coloured, and I must start colouring some more of Christine's because I really like them. So that's that. And that's all those. So again, I'll pop that there. Again, thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this, thumbs it up. If you didn't, thumbs it down. Click that notification bell so you get a notification every time I upload any new content. If there's anything you want me to review or flick through, drop me a comment and we'll get back to you as soon as I can. I do have the community tab open now, so I do get the notifications every time somebody comments on anything on there as well. So if there's anything you want me to ask me, just drop it on there as well. Again, thank you for watching. Take care and I'll speak to you all soon. Bye.